What is up, guys? SBYGO here with another deck profile. Today we have Jared. Today he played a really cool deck and he went undefeated in our Thursday tournament. And what were you playing?
I was playing PTSD.
What does that stand for?
PTSD, Punk, Tearlament, Spright, Danger. But like it's called that from the YCS. So
Nice. How'd you like the performance of the deck?
The deck like performed really well today. I didn't really lose unless like I misplayed. Like some misplays were because I made the wrong decision. Like I had E-Telly and then instead I normal Merly and I milled stuff. So sometimes I misplay, but overall it was fine. Like the deck performed well. I didn't really lose hard. Like there's some games that was pretty hard, but overall like overcome.
What was your overall record, by the way?
X01. I had one tie.
So that one tie got you up there.
Yeah,
huh?
that one tie really pushed me up there, surprisingly.
Nice.
Yeah.
So undefeated.
Yeah.
Pretty much
technically
undefeated.
but-
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much this was what he won today.
Yeah.
These beautiful 3 tints that just got released. Yeah, you'll be hopefully seeing soon videos about that. But yeah, save that for later. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, cue music. Ba-da-bum.
Alright, so the tiers 2, Rhino Heart, and 3 of the best ones. So maximize these, play 2 because you don't want to usually use this for your normal. Sometimes I'd rather use Merly or Xiamen. But yeah, those are tiers. Dangers, I played the 3 Nessie, 1 Jack, and the 1 Tsuchinoko. There were times where I did miss Mothman, but then overall, like when I was playtesting before, like Mothman was just bad every time I saw it. So these were like the best Dangers, you know, no questions asked. The Spright stuff, 1 Smashers, you know, out things, and then I played the 1 Red, 1 Jet, and 1 Blue. Shout out to Carlos for letting me use these cards, by the way. Like these were pretty insane. Red was like literally like a nib negate turn 1 if you like know that you have nib. So you usually like link 2 and then you special back to red if you set it to the graveyard already, and it's just negates. So punk stuff 1 1 1, like no questions asked, nothing really changed.
I just realized this is pretty much like this format version of the pile deck from
Yeah,
last format, right?
yeah, it's like really like softer and neutered kind of level, like
Yeah.
lower. And then the 1-ups I played was like the 1 Snow, 1 Destrudo, and 1 Shinobi. Snow was okay, you know, it's not amazing, but you use it to push with Zoroboros. Destrudo was just an extra name, and then Necro was just freaking busted. This card was busted every time I saw it. So that was all the monsters and like some of the engines I had. Some of the spells I played the 1 instant and 1 foolish. These ratios I didn't really add terraforming or I think cold buy. That was like randomly one of the cards I wanted to play, cold buy, because I was more scared of like certain hand traps, especially shifter. If you see shifter, you kind of lose.
It's okay, Ramon told me that I'm about to play Called By, and I didn't play it today. Did I miss it? Sometimes?
Yeah, no, like honestly, like you can even call by their target with health, so kind of missed those.
But that's what DD goes for, bro.
No, I don't play trash cards. But I played the 3 E-Telly for the punk stuff. This was also one of the cards I really wanted to play with Gamma. I was like debating about playing main decking Gamma today, but I ended up not doing it because I didn't have side cards to play with those. And then the blowout cards is like the 3 Super Poly and 3 Droplet. Droplet's insane. I think it was better for this deck because I didn't want to lose to like Abyss Dweller or anything, but no one made Abyss Dweller, so those were fine. And then lastly, I played the 3 Polarinos. You know, the card's insane. And then I had the Wincons, 2 Solic, and then the 1 Eradicator. Eradicator like won me so many games. So that was just the main deck.
What does the deck count?
I believe it should be like 42, 43. I believe it's 43 though.
You never feel like it's not like it's too little. You feel like it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I think 43 is good. You want to keep your numbers kind of low.
Even if you're going through everything, because you still shuffle back stuff, right?
Yeah, you always shuffle things back. And then the only time I kind of wanted today, I kind of wanted to play the 2 extra blues because I really wanted to Spright stuff to go off.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, the package is really small, so it's like either hit or miss.
Pretty much. Token, Field Center, Best Girls, Mute, and then Nib Token. Hey!
Same week?
The fusions I played was the one Kid Kalos, Kaleido Heart, Mud Dragon, Drago, and Garura.
Wait, one Kid Kalos?
Yeah, I played one Kid Kalos.
I feel like in this deck you probably don't need more.
Yeah, no, the thought process was that I always shuffle back a fusion whenever I use something. So if I committed to like Kid Kalos already and I use its effect, usually in that line I usually go into either Garura or Drago's Impelia by shuffling back the Kid Kalos, so I always have it.
That makes sense.
So I just played one. I wanted the extra deck was really tight.
Makes sense. I mean, I think that's how it is with this format. Like, there's like hardly ever like free space in any of the decks.
Yeah, like
Right?
there wasn't a time I missed a second Kid Kalos though. Like today, I didn't really miss it. It was.
Yeah, I mean,
just
like you said, everything shuffles back.
Yeah.
As long as you're playing things properly and you're keeping track of your resources, you should be fine every single time.
Yeah. One Baron, one Chaos Ruler for the Punk package.
Nice Baron.
This thing is insane.
Did you go into Baron a lot today or no?
I went into it like a few times. I went into it early against Chewy because I knew he played the runic cards, so I needed a negate for when I attempt to push with Zoroark.
Got it. Nice.
So these were good.
Yeah, and Chaos Ruler is self-explanatory. In any type of deck that needs stuff being built into
Yeah, that card is insane. Gigantic Spright.
Best card.
This thing was usually my Eradicator target because I overlaid with Half for Elf, and then just leave it at 32, tribute it, and Eradicator out.
Busted.
I'll win Abyss Dweller, mirror match. This literally, you win game, mirror match. They can't do anything if you have it.
Does that resolve a lot today, or
I played it once against the last round against Carlos today.
was that really the only time?
Yeah, I didn't really make
I
it.
saw you use it.
Yeah, I had to make it because I knew like he had Hoffiness on board, and I was scared that you would have Super Poly. So.
Makes sense.
And then the Lynx 2s, Hulk, Dark, Elf. I kind of wish I played a second one, but overall it was okay. Just playing the one because I didn't really use it again.
The extra
so.
deck is extremely tight, right?
Yeah,
So,
I did miss this because like you make a second one for the follow-up.
yeah.
Link 3, Curious, literally Lavalval Chain on crack. And then Zoroboros and Griffin. These cards were insane.
Yeah, those two cards together is already like game winners.
You usually go into this turn 1, like game 1, because
Yeah.
you don't know what they're playing against. You just slap this and see what they do. If they don't have the outs to it, then you win.
Yeah, just watch them misplay thousands of times.
Yeah, so. That's
Thinking
the
that,
extra deck.
only that all monsters can't activate their effects. But, only losers have that happen.
But you learn.
I did learn.
3 Gamma, Driver, Rare,
Rares are the best.
You play Rare, so you never see them.
Except for the Driver, because
I always
see
see
it
them
all the time.
somehow.
Same.
Gotta look for the comments.
The other hand trap I played
I
was
know.
Nib. Bro, Nib was good. Every
Really?
time I saw Nib with Super Poly, I just Super Poly the Nib and the token, just make Rura free.
That's cool.
It was
I
pretty
made
sick.
deck 3 nibs today. You know how many times I saw it? None.
Well, I feel bad for you, bro.
Yeah, it was trash.
Just drop it.
I nibbed him, and I nibbed Carlos, but he was still able to play. That's the crazy thing about it. Like, you can nib them, but sometimes they have the extenders
mean-
and just push.
PTSD or any Tearlament deck, like I feel like they still have ways to go through and stuff like impact contracts. There you go.
The one Pinky, I used this my round 1 against Gia. This came out really good.
Is that the
'cause-
Italian one?
Yeah.
Busted.
I just special beat down the elf, and then I chain effect, and then she negated, and then I had evenly, so I evenly dread after.
This is why Spright players should be playing Pixie for people who play that, or even Duke Prog. I swear, Duke Prog is still.
One red reboot trap decks, but I didn't play any trap decks today.
I think there was only maybe like 2 to 3 Eldritch players today. I didn't really get to see them. That
Evenly was really good.
Do you recommend that over Lightning Storm? to
Yeah,
people
because
nowadays?
if you know, like, actually today, like, when I played DeMarcus, I knew he had anti-spell, so I was ready for that. But other than that, like, this card should be kind of like the move.
And,
like,
it hurts Tearlament too, right?
yeah,
They
it
have
hurts
to
Tier
banish.
because you banish all their stuff, and then they have to rebuild board.
Yeah, they don't get advantage off it anymore.
But it sucks because, like, if they rebuild board, like, Tier can rebuild boards really easy.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then 3-pointer.
I
This
love
card
that card
freaking
so much.
This card sucked for me though.
Oh.
Every time I cited it, like I I would not use it because I was so scared of like dying.
Oh, dude, on my game 3 against David, I used both of them, paid 4,000 life points, and won me the game.
Yeah, like it's just for me personally because I used Destrudo and just kills me.
Hey, you beat me game 3 yesterday, remember? You spent like, what, 4K plus a bunch of other stuff, and you still won.
Yeah, I think.
It's one of those situations where you just, you know, even if you're spending life points, if you know you can win and it's better like that, then... What is it you're saying, Christian?
The duel's not over until the last part is played.
Yeah, exactly.
pretty
Oh,
much.
life points don't matter. The only ones that matter is when it go to 0.
Yeah.
That's why you play Arnios.
But yeah, this deck was like pretty insane today.
Oh, alright. Alright, my friend, any last words you'd like to say?
Shout outs to David, like San Yugioh Games. Literally, San Yugioh Games is like really the craziest locals because everyone's so good here and it's hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard to like.
Speaking of which, shout out to you, Kyle. It was cool meeting you. Thank you for watching the videos. He was a person who was looking up SYG on Google and he saw our video and he ended up watching and he was like, oh, this place looks cool. And that's why he came today. So shout out to you. You're great. Thank you.
Dude, like definitely check out David's. He has like good deals every Friday. So
Yeah.
come through whenever you can.
25% off, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 25. Singles, only though. Shout outs to the boys, SBYGO. You know.
Yeah.
The boys that are here. Shout out to Aiden because I know he left early, but like he helped me
Aiden
out.
is SBYGO. Okay?
He's literally like the sponsor.
He is
Shout out
the
to
sponsor.
Carlos as well. You know, like he helped out like a lot of us lately. You know, like helped out with my deck too. And
You got symptoms?
yeah. Shout out to my final
shout out to
round,
Carlos.
baby. Yeah. Shout outs to like everyone here: Chewy, Eddie, Orlando, Fernando, David.
Shout out to T-Turtle.
Yeah.
Shout out to T-Turtle. Jose makes some amazing
Keep
cookies.
us like preoccupied and like cool.
Make sure to check their Instagram if you guys haven't done so before. They make really good cookies, really good drinks. They change their menu once, like every week, I think. But they're trying out new things, so every now and then they'll post like, oh, making new types of cookies.
Yes, I do catering.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys.
Like, comment, subscribe.